Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to AdamMcKola TV. I am back. Hope you guys are all doing well. We have got a lot to discuss with you guys today in regards to some Manchester United transfer news. And I'm not going to lie, it is pulling at the heartstrings of me right about now. It really is. It really is. Eric Bailly could be on his way out of Manchester United. Edinson Cavani could be on his way out of Manchester United. On the way in, could we see Rafael Varane? We have been linked with the Frenchman for so long, and they continue to link Manchester United with a move for Rafael Varane. The multiple Champions League winner, may I add as well. But the overwhelming feeling for this video is one of, not Eric, not Eddie, please no. And this summer could be a summer where we have a lot more work than we imagined Manchester United would have to do. Before we get stuck into that though, can I say thank you to LeBomb for sponsoring this video. If you didn't know what LeBomb was, LeBomb is this great, cool app. You have to be over 18, you have to play responsibly, but although it is a little bit of a bet, you're betting with your friends. I bet this weekend with Elliot Hackney, Boovy, Rory, Harry. Harry ended up winning the pot, didn't he? Now what happens was, you all put a few quid in, all put in the same amount. 10% of that does go to LeBomb for setting it up, but then all of the winnings go to the winner between you and your friend. So it's there for bragging rights, yeah. You predict all the scores, and then you accumulate points for correct results, correct scores, etc. Whoever gets out on top gets the money. It's that simple. Congratulations to Harry for winning. Hopefully I'll be getting one over them this weekend. But make sure you're downloading the app, check it out. But as I said, 18 plus, T's and C's apply. Gamble responsibly. But remember, it's not against the bookie. You're gambling with your mates and for bragging rights. Get on it. Anyway, as I was saying, where are these rumours coming from in relation to Manchester United's players? Well, we hear that Eric Bailly is ready to reject the new contract at Manchester United. Through ESPN FC, we have heard these stories before as well, but these say Eric Bailly is ready to reject the new contract at Manchester United and seek a summer move amid concerns over a lack of opportunities under manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Now his contract is obviously expiring soon, so United would be looking to sell him this summer in order to get a fee if he wasn't going to sign a new deal. But I'd be really disappointed at that. Now look, Eric Bailly, I think, he's had his injury problems. He's been in and out of the team through injury. And you have to consider that when considering the availability to be able to pick him more often. But there has been times where he's been fit and been on the bench. And I've scratched my head at that thinking, Eric Bailly is without doubt top 2 centre-halves at Manchester United. Victor Lindelof has improved a lot more recently. But he's still, arguably made a mistake against Spurs. And, Eric Bailly, for me, when he plays, we look stronger defensively. You look at some of the performances he put in when we were at that period of time, short period, yes, when we were top of the league, and he was head and shoulders our best defender. Obviously it's been difficult to keep him fit, and Ollie's got to be able to rely on him, and that's something. Yes, Lindelof's had his injury issues as well, but we've been able to rely on Maguire and Lindelof more often than not. We haven't been able to rely on Bailly and Twanzebe, and I get why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer probably has his doubts, but get him to sign a new deal, man. I don't want to see... we could end up now losing Eric Bailly. Andy Mitten with The Athletic is also reporting on Edinson Cavani and saying it's looking likely that he's going to go to South America and not going to stay at United, due to wanting to be closer to his family, wanting to have better weather, etc, etc. And when you see the performance that he put in at the weekend against Spurs, you want to keep players like that. Now, he can't play 60 games a season. You'd have to manage him correctly throughout the season. But having that experience in the squad would be vital. And if you lose Eric Bailly and you lose Edinson Cavani, I think we needed a centre-half anyway. But you then possibly need 2. What's going to happen to Axel Twanzebe? So you maybe need 2 centre-halves. Then you definitely need a striker. There's a lot of talk about us getting a striker anyway. But if Cavani stays, I don't see us getting Haaland. I don't see that happening. So we need to get a right winger Central, like this summer's going to be, we ain't going to fill all those spots. You potentially lose Pogba as well. It's going to be another summer where you're looking to rebuild your team, and a summer where it should have been a position where we move on and elevate. Now look, Bailly don't play every week, Cavani don't play every week, so you're not having to replace week in, week out regulars. But can you trust this board? If Bailly, Cavani and Pogba left, we already need a right winger, a DM, and maybe a centre back. Are you expecting the board to replace those and bring in those players that you need? Because I don't. And it could be a fucking mentally disastrous summer. Like, after potentially, you know, finishing second, hopefully we can win the Europa League. If Ollie was to do that, and then we see this happen in the summer and we don't rebuild properly, it's just 2, 3, 4 steps back again. Simple as that. So, it'd be disappointing, man. On the other side, you've got news that United are chasing Rafael Varane, with the Old Trafford Chiefs hoping to drive down his Real Madrid £60 million asking price for their long-term target to partner Harry Maguire. Now, it says we've received encouragement that he wants to leave, he wants a new challenge. You know, at 27 years old, he's still got probably the best years ahead of him. He's a fantastic player, fantastic defender, and you'd love to sign him. But we're not signing Rafael Varane, are we? Are we? I don't feel like that's going to happen. 60 million, 50 million on a defender. Having just spent 80 million on Harry Maguire, 30 million on Lindelof, 50 million on Wan-Bissaka. Can you see us spending another 50, 60 million on a centre half when we need to buy a midfielder, a right winger, potentially a striker? I just can't see it happening. How much money do you get for Eric Bailly? You're not going to get as much as you paid for him, that's for sure, especially with 1 year left on his deal, the injury problems he's had, you know, lack of game time, etc. So, as much as I'd love this move to happen, it's one that I don't think would happen. Although if Rafael Varane wants to leave, and I'm sure United would be happy to pay him the wages, etc., then maybe it's something we'd look into. But it says in the story there could be competition from PSG. Are you going to be able to compete with them financially? Probably not. Like, it'd be a great replacement for Bailly, but it's an unlikely one, isn't it? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Rafael Varane, Eric Bailly, Edinson Cavani. Is it the right decision to let Cavani and Bailly go? I think keeping Cavani for an extra year, you know, it means you can get that right winger. You don't really need to invest in a striker yet. Because as much as people are going to link us with Haaland, I don't think we're getting Haaland. So if we were to get a right winger, keep Cavani, you can then play Greenwood through the middle more. Martial's back, hopefully gets more goals than he did this season. You'd be able to see us moving forward with that. Get a DM sorted. With all these players leaving, shit, you're going to have to bring in 5, 6, 7 players. The board ain't doing that. We already know the answer to that. So, there you go. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. It could also all be garbage. Eric Bailly could sign a contract. Cavani could stay. But Andy Mitten's usually close to being right, do you know what I mean? And Cavani, those rumours have been there before with him. Bailly, those rumours have been there before with him. Could be a big rebuild in the summer again for United, and one the board's probably not up to. Anyway, get your thoughts in. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share. I'm out of here.